2-0 our score. We're back here at Hornberger Field in Bloomington, the home of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Wesleyan able to put up 2 in the bottom half of the first, drawing an early lead. 2-0 our score. It's the 5, 6, 7 spots are due up in the North Central order here in the top of the second. Dom Listy, the leadoff man, already against a new pitcher for the Titans, left-hander Josh Ralston. 1 inning of work is all for today. It's the sophomore right-hander, number 24, Lucas Wenz, in to face Listy.
For Wenz, this is his 10th appearance of the season. He's got a 6.59 ERA in 13 2/3 innings pitched. He's got a 1.83 ERA, and he's got 13 strikeouts to 13 walks.
Andy Jachim, Sam Freddo bringing you Cardinal baseballs we have all season long here on FM 89. First pitch, the left-handed hitting Dom Listy is an elevated fastball that misses up for ball 1.
On top of that, he has a 361 batting average against, so he can definitely be susceptible to letting up some base runners.
The 1-0. Another elevated fastball that misses out up and in the right-handed batter's box. 2-0 the count on Listy. Wenz, as you mentioned, a right-hander, a sophomore from Naperville. He attended Neuqua Valley High School in his second year at Illinois Wesleyan. He's set at the belt. Here's the 2-0. Trying to elevate that fastball as he does there, missing up again. 3-0 the count on the ever-so-dangerous Dom Listy. You hear the threes coming from the North Central dugout per usual. Looking to get their leadoff man on to start the second inning. The pitch. That fastball catches the outside corner. It's now 3-1. You
can see Dom Listy looking back at the umpire, asking for a clarification. He doesn't think that one was a strike.
Trying to work back in the count here is the right-hander. The 3-1 is lofted into left field. Tracking back, getting spun around and off the glove of Perona. That'll get down, and Dom Listy will trot into second. The Cardinals' leadoff man gets himself on board here in the top of the second.
I'm hoping that's going to be scored as a double, and it should be, because I want to say that was the wind that turned around Perona there. He was making a cut on the ball, and he got turned around like you said. It looked like the wind may have taken it. Obviously, the wind very prevalent, and you can see out in left field, that's where the flags are blowing towards.
Dom Listy always finding a way to get on base. He does so there. Leadoff man on second. Here's Dave Fitzpatrick now. First pitch to him is hit on a rope to left field. That ball was crushed, but way foul. If he straightens that thing out, that is a long gone. Nonetheless, he'll begin the count behind 0-1.
Will be scored as a double for Listy.
I was just going to say, love to see that for the Cardinal left fielder. The 0-1. That breaking ball misses low and outside for ball 1. As the wind continues to pick up and howl here at Hornberger Field. It's been an issue all afternoon long. Counts 1-1 on Fitzpatrick. Here's the delivery. Off-speed pitch that misses up. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, it's certainly been a windy day. A very nice one, but very, very windy.
Compared to some of the weather we've had here in the spring, I'll certainly take it as summer is appearing to be out in full force here in the Chicagoland area. 2-1. That thing is crushed to center field. Bleeker's got a beat on it. He'll back up and make the play. Listy tagging. Throw to third will be late. So Fitzpatrick flies out to center for the first out here in the second inning, but it's a productive out, as we like to say, as Listy advances an extra 90 feet.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick, he did his job there. He at least advanced Listy over to third. Now all you really need to do is put a ball in play, and Listy can come home and cut into this deficit.
Here's Jared Wojcik now, the right fielder, hitting in the 7th spot. Played right field in game 1 as well for the Cards. First pitch to him. Big cut and a miss. From the right-hander for strike 1.
That high heat there. Wojcik really liked the pitch. He just couldn't get on top of it. Couldn't make contact.
Danny Nuccio, the catcher, awaiting on deck for the Cards. The 0-1 delivery. That one hit in the air to center field. Tracking back on it is Bleeker. That thing is over his head, and it'll go off the wall. Wojcik hitting the bag at second, getting the signal for third. The throw there. He's safe. Jared Wojcik, an RBI triple. The Cardinals have themselves on the board for the first time all afternoon long. It's 2-1.
That was a great piece of hit in there. The Cardinals, you can tell they're really seeing Lucas Wenz well, not just because of the hard contact, but because of where they're located. When you're able to take those pitches right back where they came from, in this case, all the way over the center fielder's head, that's how you know you're absolutely stinging the ball and you're timing it up perfect.
Just like that, the tying run here in the top of the second is 90 feet away on third base. It's the catcher, Danny Nuccio now. First pitch to him, misses, down in the dirt. Low outside. That'll get away from the catcher, Martin. Wojcik will stay put at third. Want to know the count on Nooch. He started yesterday against North Park, started Tuesday against Webster. Mike Davis was the catcher in game one of this doubleheader. Danny will get the call here to start fellow sophomore and catch fellow sophomore A.J. Kutcher in game two. 1-0 pitch from Wenz is an elevated fastball missing way up for ball two.
An underrated aspect here, Wojcik's speed he allowed him to stretch that to a triple, and now he's standing on third with just one out. Any ball in play could probably score Wojcik.
2-0 pitch, big cut and a miss on another fastball. Nuccio wanted all of that one. Instead, count 2-1. Hoping to use the wind to his advantage here. Mentioned both catchers have hit out of the 8-hole today for the Cards. 2-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch, hammered in the air to center field. Tracking back is Bleeker at the wall. That ball's out of here. Danny Nuccio. A 2-run homer, and just like that, the Cardinals have the lead. Here in the top of the second, it's 3-2.
The Cardinals in game one, they were hitting the ball on the screws all game long. This time, though, in this ball game, they're hitting it in the air. And the wind, Andy, I think the wind took that one farther than it should have been, because he definitely hit it hard, but it was into center field over the 380 sign. Cardinals lead.
Deepest part of the yard goes the Cardinal catcher. Only one out here in the frame. The 9-hitter Joe Hamilton steps into the box now looking to flip the card. A 3-run second inning for North Central gives them their first lead of the entire day. Hamilton showing bunt on the first pitch from Wenz. Pulls back his fastball in the outside corner for strike one. Ball was absolutely belted by Danny Nuccio, his first home run of the season. The Cardinals have a lead. Wenz set at the belt. Here's the 0-1. Another fastball in the outside corner. Another called strike, 0-2 now on Hamilton.
Hamilton, he's just looking to get himself a knock as well. The Cardinals starting to wake up on offense. He doesn't want to be the second out of the inning.
0-2 pitch, off speed, got him swinging. 3-pitch punch out for Wenz on Joe Hamilton. 2 outs now in the top of the second. Back to the top of the order, it'll be Luke Lanin.
Luke Lanin now, he's somebody that's been stinging the ball very hard. He went down looking previously, but he drew a full count, and he just took a pitch. Honestly, it was a really good pitch.
Pierce pitch to Luke, hit on the screws, past a diving shortstop Gergoni. It'll be a 2-out single for Lanin. Cards have speed on the base paths. It'll bring up John Michael Scumaci.
Cardinals are rolling now, 3 runs in the inning, and they're not done. Luke Lanin, as you said, speed threat on the base paths. You could see him potentially put himself in scoring position before we see Scumaci swinging the bat, because if Lanin can steal second, a single will bring him home.
Scumaci first hit of the ballgame for the Cards just an inning ago with a 1-out single. Looking for another one here with speed on the base paths. Ball in the gap would definitely drive in a run. Lanin takes off first pitch. That one misses low and outside in the dirt, getting away from the catcher Martin. Lanin hitting the bag at second. Strong turn, but he'll retreat back. Count will begin 1-0 on Scumaci with a runner in scoring position now.
It looked like Lanin didn't even realize how far the ball had gotten away. Had he been aware of that, he might have been able to swipe third as well.
Runner on second, 2 outs. Cardinals up 3-2. 1-0 to Scumaci. Is fastball in the outside corner that just misses. Great eye there from John Michael. It's 2-0.
2-0 hitters count now with Lanin in scoring position. You see the right side of the infield wide open. If you get a fastball away, you've got to take it that way.
2-0 pitch. That ball's hammered down the left field line. Way foul. Scumaci put a charge into that one. Just a long strike. For Wenz, it's now 2-1.
Yeah, it was definitely sent fastball, I think. He was quite out in front on that one, and he turned on it just a bit too soon.
2-1's the count. Wenz set at the letters. Here's the pitch. That one hit off the hands. That'll get down in right field for a bloop single. Lanin hitting the bag at third. Helmet flies off. He trips heading to home. Doesn't matter. Ball gets away from the catcher. Lanin will score easily. Scumaci advances to second on the throw. Lanin having some fun, smiling as he touches home. Completely wiped out. About 3/4 of the way down the line, but it didn't matter. The throw home got away from Martin, the catcher. Lanin scores. It's an RBI single for John Michael Scumaci.
Just chaos there on that play. A great inside-out swing from John Michael Scumaci to take it the other way. He actually had a fastball in on his hands and somehow was able to muscle it into right field. He took second thanks to the throw coming home, and then Luke, tripping over his feet seemingly, was able to fortunately score. Cardinals just pouring it on.
For the first pitch to Rob Marinick, who's up now with a mound meeting with one of the members of the Wesleyan coaching staff and the entire infield. If you're just joining us, Cardinals have scored 4 runs here in the top of the second. We'll break that down a little bit more when we come back. We have a pitching change here for the Titans, so we'll step aside. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on FM 89.
I'm Sam Corbett, a junior left-handed pitcher for North Central.
Strike 3 called on the outside corner, so Sam comes back 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinal left-hander.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on FM 89.
2 outs here in the top of the second. We're back here at Hornberger Field, home of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. The Cardinals put up their first runs of the entire day. 4 here in the top of the second. A pitching change for head coach Dennis Martell. It's right-hander number 11, Luke Uwat, the junior from Spring Grove, is in to face Rob Marinick with a runner on second and 2 outs. And we'll give you the information on Uwat following the first pitch of this at-bat to Rob. Marinick in this one flew out to right field back in the first inning, looking for his first hit of the ball game here with a runner in scoring position. First pitch from Uwat is a fastball up and in, little chin music there from Rob for ball 1.
For Uwat, this will be his 14th appearance of the season. He's got an 8.65 ERA and an even 2 WHIP. He's got 26 innings pitched, along with 18 strikeouts and 11 walks.
He's facing the 3-hitter for the Cardinals, the ever-so-dangerous Rob Marinick. Set at the letters is Uwat. Here's the 1-0. Fastball that catches the outside corner. Count evens 1-1 now. Cardinals have put up 4 here in the top of the second. We mentioned they went scoreless in game 1, didn't score in the top of the first, 10 straight in this day. A pair of knocks, a 2-run homer from Danny Nuccio to dead center field, using the wind to his advantage to give the Cardinals a lead, and have later tacked on another. 1-1. Another one that catches the outside corner from Uwat, not wanting to throw it anywhere near Marinick. It's now 1-2.
I don't blame him for not wanting to throw it anywhere near Marinick. With the way this Cardinals offense has been hitting, it's only a matter of time until Marinick himself rips one either over the wall into a gap somewhere for a base hit.
Oberle waiting on deck. Following him is Listy. Cardinals not looking to be done yet. 1-2. Nice looking off speed there. That started out near Marinick's shin, worked its way back down low. Just missing there. Count even once again. 2-2. Oberle on deck. Listy to follow. Out at second base is John Michael Scumaci. A base hit would score him. 2-2. That one hit on the ground to short. Coming over to get it is Burgoyne. Will throw across the diamond in time. Marinick goes down 6-3 to end the top of the second, but not before the Cardinals put up 4 runs and give themselves a 4-2 lead. A.J. Kutcher back out to the mound for the bottom of the second. He's got the 8-9-1 spots in the Titan order. We're going to step aside. You're listening to North Central Baseball here on FM 89.